Hello everyone, welcome to Sade's Tarot. So today guys, I am super excited. I always say this, but I really am. I had to take a long break, so I apologize that I've been missing in action, but I wanted to do a video on Jordyn Woods. I want to get an updated reading on her to see where she's currently at in her life and how does she feel. You know, how does she feel now that the dust has settled, now that everything has settled with her and her past and Tristan and Kylie, and just what's to come for her and currently what is going on around her energy. I'm really curious about her, and it's been a long time since I did my last reading on her, so I'm really excited to do this updated reading on her. If you guys would like to stick around and know more about what's going on with Jordyn currently, then keep on watching. So feel free to email me at sadestarot@yahoo.com if you would still like to purchase a reading from me. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel if you would like to stay for a while. Yeah, we're gonna make this a long-term relationship, okay? You just don't walk away from a Scorpio. Don't do that. Guys, let's go ahead and read on Jordyn. So guys, I have this recent picture of Jordyn pulled up. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I'll post it on the screen here. I'm just currently getting into Jordyn's energy. I don't know anything about what's going on with her. Now, besides, I have seen a couple of things around her branding that I have predicted. Y'all know I don't like to brag about my predictions. I'm not one of those psychic readers that has to say everything she predicted. But Jordyn has been doing... she's been doing the damn thing, okay? Remember I talked about in my past video of her. If you have not seen that video, please check it out. I was talking about how Jordyn is going to come out with a fitness clothing line, which she has, and now she's doing hair. I don't think I said that in my video. If I did, guys, please let me know in the comment section below, but if I didn't, whatever. But I did say that Jordyn is going to prevail from what happened with Kylie and what's gone on with the Kardashians. She is going to come out on top, and Jordyn has been doing very well. And I feel like she's getting a lot more in tune with her dad. And I don't know if Jordyn saw my video, but I feel a complete shift in her energy. Like, she's completely happy, guys. I'm already picking up that Jordyn is so happy that she's not in Kylie's shadow anymore. Like, she still wishes Kylie very well. She's not a sour best friend. She understands that Kylie has to take her family side on what's been going on with her currently. We are pulling on, by the way, guys. But what I was saying is that she understands that, you know, she gets it now that Kylie had to take her family side. She's like, I completely understand. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull on Jordyn's energy currently, what's going on around her. So the first card I'm getting, guys, is the fulfillment of wishes, which is the 9 card. If you guys don't know, 9s in tarot mean wish, things that you have been wanting to come into fruition, you know, coming along in manifestation. She's been in manifestation modes from the jump. She's currently working on, she's around a mentor. She's seeking, I don't know if she's been going to church recently or seeking spiritual guidance, but I already was picking up from Jordyn is that she's going from within. This could also be her father coming in, like leading her and helping her, being very protective over her and steering her away from the Kardashians, telling her to stay away from them. If you guys remember in my past video, I did talk about that Jordyn is, her father does not want her to be friends with Kylie anymore. He wants her to cut ties with the Kardashians and to be her own person, to like be around her mom, be around her sister Jody. Is it Jody or Jordy? Is it Jordy? It's probably Jordy. Her sister Jordy. He wants her to be around her family because that is where she will find the most harmonious influence, right? So Jordyn has been working very hard on some projects. I do feel a cosmetics line for Jordyn. I think I said that in the past video, but Jordyn wants to do it right, and she doesn't want to be equated back to Kylie. She doesn't want people to be like, oh, you're just copying Kylie. But Jordyn is having people around her that are like, you're gonna have to get over that because you're very good with makeup. And I'm picking up that Jordyn helped Kylie a lot with her makeup. So let me know, guys, if Kylie has said that. Has she said that before? I'm thinking
I start with my brows. I already moisturized and put chapstick on. I'm gonna brush them up. Okay. I never used to be good at brows. Jordan was always like, used to do my brows. But then I kind of just learned what I like.
Picking up that Jordan's very, very fucking good with makeup. And
so most of the time when you see me like doing anything or doing any event, I'm doing my own makeup. I know my face, so I like the way I do my makeup better than a lot of people, and I'd rather do my own makeup and be happy with it than have someone do my makeup and not even want to leave the house.
And Kylie was actually inspired by Jordan to start her own cosmetics line because Jordan actually wanted to do her own cosmetics line first, but she didn't do it because Kylie is such a Leo, and she's like, well, I'm gonna do it then. Like, I'm gonna do it. You know, they're both passionate in makeup, but you know, Kylie has that energy about her where she can't step back and let her friends shine. I've always said that. She likes to make her friends her entourage. And, you know, that's no shade to Kylie, but she's such a Leo, undeveloped Leo, in that way where she has a problem stepping back and letting her friends have this shine. Okay, but I'm picking up already from Spirit that Jordan already wanted to start her own cosmetics line. So look out for that, guys. In the next 2 years, Jordan is going to start, or she probably already has started working on her cosmetics line. It's going to be centered around Hispanic women, and she's going to try to market it to white women, like all walks of life, basically. But I'm picking up a more like, Jordan likes a very 90s. You guys know them 90s black women. Ooh, they're so tasty. The movie that comes to mind is Soul Food, or the show that comes to mind is Soul Food. If you guys don't know that fucking movie or show, you need to bounce, hit the door, okay? Because that show is amazing. But in the movie, I've only seen the show, but she likes that like natural, like brown skin look, which you could tell by that soft glam that black women used to do in the 90s and the early 2000s. Jordan wants to make a makeup brand inspired on that whole aesthetic of the 90s and 2000s. So we could see more of that. Also, I was looking at her necklace. I'm picking up on a jewelry line. So, or yeah, she has a couple of projects in the works, guys. She's playing around with a couple of ideas. She may release the cosmetics line a little bit later on than 2 years. This could change. The energy always shifts with predictions, so if she doesn't in the next 2 years, she shifted it. But yeah, she's seeking out, I feel like she got a new manager too, and she's really going within and being more spiritual. So she probably has been taking up more church. She's always been spiritual, and like, you know, but not as spiritual as she was. Like, she's more spiritual now than she was when she was friends with Kylie. So I pick up on that. She has a very good energy now, guys. I don't even need to look at her chart to feel it. Now, some people were saying that Jordan is, in my comment section when I did the video on her in the past, you guys were saying that, you know, well, Jordan isn't innocent. She's very sneaky, does things like that. Of course, like, I was picking that energy up from her that she's not innocent. But let me get this straight. Let me say this straight right now, guys. She's not a bad person. Like, yes, was she doing stupid shit? Yeah. That's what her dad was correcting her on when I said that in the video, because some people were upset about Jordan, like, not being a good person. Look at yourself. If you're standing here judging a celebrity, I noticed that with our society, this cancel culture, is we're so quick to like point out flaws of everybody else, but ask us to look at ourselves. We can't. We won't do it because we want to act like everyone else is in the wrong, just, you know, and we don't look at ourselves. So Jordan's actual, I don't care what you guys say in the comment section, she's learned a lot from her past. Like, she's correcting herself. She's trying to do better. Also picked up on her going for Chloe's exes. She's actually, we're going to look into that about Tristan and that other guy. I can't remember his name. That basketball player. Well, they're both basketball players. But, and she's learning a lot from her past, guys. So she's in a much better place. I do want to warn you, Jordan, there is people around you that are very envious of your success, because Jordan is about to come into some success, guys. Her hairline is doing very well. I pick up on, she has a hair extension line, right, guys? I keep hearing that. And then when she does this cosmetics line, or yeah, even a clothing line possibly a pickup for her is in the works. But more so I'm hearing cosmetics. When she does this cosmetics line, I'm picking up that she's going to get a lot of backlash for it, and it's going to be an issue because people are like, you just want to, you know, copy Kylie, you want to come up and, you know, steal Kylie shine. That's not the truth. That's not true, guys. Like, Jordyn's been wanting to do her own makeup line for a long time, but Kylie did it first because Kylie's a fucking Leo, and we undeveloped Leo, let me make that clear. So yeah, she's been with this mental conflict card, guys. She's working things out in her mind. She's in this, like, she needs to let go of some people in her life because she's becoming more attuned with herself and more spiritual, and she's coming into this, like I said she would, this transformation where she can no longer be around the same types of people that she was kicking it with, right? And that's her father coming forward and helping her and guiding her and protecting her, because like I said, guys, she is very spiritually protected, and now that her father's in heaven, he's protecting her. He's very protective over her. He's actually okay with me reading on Jordyn. I made sure he's okay. He already told me. He's like, yeah, it's totally fine. As long as you mean well, you know. So people can't read on Jordyn. If you don't mean well and you come for her, you cannot read on her. It's gonna be hard because, I mean, you can, but it's going to be very hard to get messages across to the camera or to people because her father, I'm seeing and feeling that Jordyn is becoming more spiritually protected in the universe as well, and she's tapping more into her spirituality, and she's talking to her father a lot more. So that's why there's becoming more you know, that's why it's gonna be harder for people to read on her. But yeah, Jordyn, unfortunately, because of these people around you, you're gonna have a hard time celebrating your successes. So your father wants you to stop talking to certain people in your circle. Certain girls are very catty around you. You need to cut them off. You need to stop worrying about, you know, what Kylie's doing. I feel like she still worries about Kylie, which I understand, like, she was her best friend, so of course, but we're going to look into how Kylie feels about Jordyn, and we're going to look into how Jordyn feels about Kylie. I'm still, like, very curious about that. But there is some disharmony with her friendships. Not her mom. Her mom, I feel like her mom, picking up on her mother's energy. I feel like her mother wants her to cut people off too. I feel like her mom is very spiritual as well, and she's been getting, like, signs, because I feel like her father will, like, move things around in the house or, like, communicate, or they'll feel his presence in the house. Like, I feel like they pick up on the dad a lot because the dad is trying to warn Jordyn about these people around her. So yeah, we're gonna see a lot more of that happen in the well, I don't know if we'll hear about it because we probably won't hear about it. Is going to start figuring out who these people are around her that don't want the best for her, and, you know, just want to see her fail, because there are some haters around Jordyn. So I do want to make her aware of that. Not everybody is in your corner. Your father wants to make that very apparent to you. So she will start figuring out who these people are that are not wanting the best for her, and she is seeing that. So there is or being led to it by her father. So there is some not so good, there's not any harmony right now in her friendships, or maybe her and her mom have been going back and forth with this, you know, with this situation, or maybe some deals that she should or should not take. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up on for the energy around Jordyn at the moment. Hold on, Kylie and Jordyn, how Jordyn feels about Kylie currently. So the first card I got was Flow in the reverse for Jordyn and how she feels about Kylie. So I'm picking up that Jordyn has let go of a lot of the damages that Kylie has done to her. She's let it go. She's cried it out. She's really released her emotions in regards to how she felt about Kylie and what they have gone through. Just overall, it was really difficult, of course, for her to get over Kylie because they were friends, as we know, for so long, but she's let it go. Like, she wishes Kylie well. I'm not picking up on any ill will towards Kylie, which is really nice. Her energy she's really healed, not just with Kylie, but the Kardashians in general and what they've done to her. More so, she still has more work to do with Khloe. She still has to forgive Khloe, but she's let a lot of that go. Okay, she is having a hard time moving on from Kylie. She misses her a lot. I already said that in the past video of Jordyn. She misses Kylie a lot. She worries about her still. She, like I said earlier, she still cares about her. She's very proud of her and how far she's come in her company and her, Kylie Skin and Kylie Cosmetics, and she wishes well for her and her clothing line. I don't know if Kylie's thinking about releasing a line of her own, not with her sister. So I picked that up from Jordyn's energy, that she feels like Kylie should release her own clothing line separate from her sister Kendall, because like I feel like Jordyn always you know, wanted Kylie to do things on her own as far as fashion goes, because she really likes Kylie's fashion. She also is proud that she's not friends with her anymore, because she feels that Kylie can be very controlling, and especially when it comes to the image of her and the image of how she's perceived by others and who she hangs out with. Like, she, as we all can see, like looking at Kylie's friends, Kylie looks at image. Like, you have to have this certain type of image when you step to her, and Jordyn never felt sexy enough, which is my sacral chakra card in the reverse. She never felt sexy in her power. Like, she always felt ugly. Like, she felt like the ugly friend. And I said that already in the past in Jordyn's video. I think I said that Jordyn didn't feel beautiful when she was around Kylie. Like, people would hit on oh, where's your hot friend? Like, people would say that around Jordyn, but now she's stepping into her own power. But it's like she gets triggered, and her own sexuality, but she gets triggered when she thinks about Kylie, because she's like, okay, well, I wasn't the sexy friend, now I'm the sexy friend. Or not the sexy friend, but I'm the sexy person. Like, I'm sexy. But when she was around Kylie, Kylie stressed image very much, and she wants Kylie to balance herself. She's finding that Kylie is going to, or feels that Kylie will learn to balance her, you know, her work life with her love life. She wants her to work on balancing better and having better control with who is around her circle, because I am picking up that Kylie does not have the best friends. You know, she doesn't have good friends around her, and Jordyn was that ride or die for Kylie, but she's like picking up on you know, Kylie's friends, and she's like, that person ain't your friend. You know what I mean? Like, Jordyn's very good at picking out who is there for Kylie and who's not, or who just wants the look of being around her. So Jordyn is having to figure that out herself within her own life, and her dad wants her to focus on that and not worry about Kylie, because that ship has sailed, you know what I mean? But new vitality, she feels like she wants the best for her. Like, she feels like Kylie is wildly creative. She sees Kylie going far, and she wants nothing but the best for her. That to me is saying, I want nothing but the best for Kylie. She is having a hard time moving on still. I feel like Jordyn will check up on what Kylie's doing, and vice versa. I feel like Kylie will look at things Jordyn does, like a quick check-in, like, oh, what is she doing, you know? So let's see, how does Kylie feel about Jordyn? So far I'm getting the Queen of Wands in the upright. I feel like, you know what's interesting? The Queen of Wands to me can be a very protective energy. I feel like Kylie is a Leo, so this is her card, but I feel like she is still very protective over Jordyn. I feel like she's very proud of her. She feels like she looks gorgeous now. I feel like though she is still holding certain things that Jordyn did, or she feels like Jordyn just gave up on the friendship, or she was expecting Jordyn to come crawling back on all fours and be like, oh, take me back, but Jordyn didn't. Like, Jordyn was like, okay, well, if you're done with me, then all right, if you're gonna give up. However, yeah, Kylie is trying to move on from Jordyn. I am getting the Four of Pentacles, guys, with the Chariot. So that is telling me that she is trying to move on from Jordyn. She is still holding things. She wishes nothing but the best for her as well, which is beautiful energy. She sees that Jordyn is coming more into her own, and like, she's very proud of her for that. But there is still like this resentment, like, I can't believe that you didn't come try to grovel for me or make up with me earlier. Like, she's kind of like upset that she's feeling some type of way that Jordyn isn't groveling for her, which is that Scorpio moon that Kylie has. She has that damn Scorpio moon, and us Scorpios like for people to grovel. We do. That's the unevolved ones anyway. The unevolved Scorpios like for people to come grovel. And Jordyn's not doing that, because Jordyn has Scorpio too. Jordyn's like, oh, I fucking know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, and I'm not going to come grovel. So I'm not seeing a reunion. Yeah, Kylie's still a little hurt about it. like, oh, why aren't you groveling for me? She feels like she gave Jordyn everything. She feels like she set Jordyn up with money. She set her up with opportunities. And she's kind of feeling some type of way that Jordyn isn't coming back to ask her for favors or groveling. Kylie has that energy towards Jordyn where she's like, I'm like Leos with Scorpio moons. I've noticed sometimes when they're unevolved, they're like, oh, you should come grovel for me. I gave you this. I did this for you. I opened these doors for you. I gave you these opportunities. But Jordyn's like, yes, I acknowledge that. Thank you for that. She's like, thank you for that. She's like, thank you for that. I acknowledge that. But I need to move on. I need to go my own way like my father would want me to do. So I am picking up that, you know, Kylie has this entitlement energy towards Jordyn, like kind of like that I own you type of energy. She still kind of feels that way towards Jordyn, like she owns her. And Kylie, wake up call, you don't. Okay, you don't own her, sorry. But I'm seeing some type of like wishing her well, but it's kind of like, don't forget who made you. Don't forget who made you. That's that type of energy I'm getting from Kylie. It's like the opposite of Jordyn. It's really like that energy, like, I fucking made you. How Jordyn feels towards Chloe. So I'm seeing that, okay, well, this is interesting energy, guys. I'm seeing that the first thing I heard was Jordyn's like karma, because Jordyn feels like Chloe did her so dirty. Like she feels like she did her so dirty with the justice card. Like you got what she feels like a lot of the things that are happening to Jordyn. Jordyn feels like a lot of the things that are happening to Chloe is karma. Like that's her karma, because she did her so dirty, guys. I'm seeing you know, Jordyn looks back on the past and like sometimes she reflects and she's like, I wish things could have been different. But she's learning to overcome a lot of the pain that was caused by Chloe and a lot of the shit that Chloe said, because I'm picking up, guys, that Chloe said some really harsh shit behind Jordyn's back. And just like, you know, like I keep picking up on pettiness. This card can symbolize like pettiness or giving. This is a good card, but what is encompassing it, guys, is not good. With the Four of Wands, she doesn't want a reunion with her. She doesn't want anything to do with her anymore. She's done. I am seeing that there is some unfinished business between them with the World card in the reverse. There is some unfinished business because there is some truth that is needing to come out still. I feel like a lot of lies or rumors were spun and are still being spun, or there was not the whole story. There was some spiting that was done in regards to Chloe, but like Jordyn was upset and like mad, but it's like it's like water under the bridge. Like she's like, I'm done. I'm not gonna worry about that anymore. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. And Nine of Pentacles, like she wants Chloe to find her self-worth. Like she wants her to find her self-worth. She wants her to be better, you know, because she's like, you have so much to offer. Like why don't you see that within yourself? Because Jordyn has helped Kylie find her confidence in certain ways, or saying certain things in regards to her confidence. So I feel like, I don't know why, but I'm picking up that Jordyn would do the same thing with Chloe. But yeah, I'm seeing that she wants nothing but the best for her. She wishes well for her, but it's like, I'm not going back. I'm not looking back. And there's still some type of like anger with her. But I do see that they might work it out behind the scenes. Okay, guys, so I asked, will Kylie and Jordyn be friends again? I do see them acknowledging that they wish each other well, like behind the scenes. But I'm picking up that there will be another fight if they do try to make up. There will be some type of fight with Jordyn and the Kardashians, or that, you know, Kylie will be put in the middle of again. So yeah, I'm feeling like no, like that ship has sailed, guys. Like I don't see them being friends. I feel like Jordyn is just like over. They would only be friends if Jordyn made up with Chloe, but Chloe is not willing to have that. She's like, no, like you showed your true colors, you know. Even though they kind of I feel like they set Jordyn up in certain ways to see if she would do certain things. I feel like they've always kind of done that. I don't know if I said that in the past video of Jordyn's, but yeah, the Kardashians can be very like shady with who's in their circle and who's not. So I'm seeing that they're not picking up that they're gonna make up. No. And that goes for Chloe too. Chloe and Jordyn, I don't see making up. I see them keeping to themselves, doing their own projects. But Kylie and Jordyn will eventually say, like exchange words or say something to one another, but that's it. How does Jordyn feel about Tristan? How does Jordyn feel about Tristan now? Oh my god, she's like karma, because Tristan is getting his karma, guys. Tristan is getting his fucking karma, and she's like, she sees it. She fucking sees it. She's like, you're getting your karma, and Chloe is seeing that he ain't shit. But I always said that Chloe has a very soft spot for Tristan. She has a very soft spot for him. So I feel like she's bordering on taking him back. And I think I did pick up that Chloe might get pregnant by Tristan, or she is pregnant. So yeah, but this is not about Chloe. But I see that she is like, y'all are gonna be together no matter what. She does not care for Tristan. She feels like he's gonna keep cheating on Chloe. Chloe, the only one that don't want to fully believe that. Yeah, she sees him she sees more child support cases for him. Or child support shit for Tristan, because he's gonna keep having kids. He's gonna keep having kids. Okay, how does she feel about the other basketball player that was Chloe's boyfriend? I see him in my mind, but I can't think of his name right now. There is a side to Jordyn, guys, that's kind of vengeful. There's a side to that. She's still really agitated with him too, because he fed into a lot of the stories. Oh my god. Oh, did he get someone pregnant? Did Chloe's other ex-boyfriend that was in the NBA, did he get someone pregnant? Because she knows about it. Or maybe she thought she was pregnant with his kid, but did he get someone pregnant? I'm picking up, or he probably already has kids. Yeah, that's done. They're over with. She doesn't want anything to do with him either. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's to come for Jordyn, and then I'll cut the video. Jordyn's gonna get into a relationship. If she's not already in one, she's going to get into a relationship. There's a love connection. I hate saying this, guys, but I pick up on a soulmate connection coming in for her. I hate saying that, guys, but I do with the Lovers and the Upright. There's a soulmate connection coming in for Jordyn. The Chariot, she was thinking about moving, but then that got pushed back. She's coming out of money issues as well, because her projects will pick up. I see more her projects picking up. There's a guy coming in for Jordyn. I see a guy. He's coming in. He feels like he might be a part of the industry. What's going on with... Yeah. She's gonna keep it under wraps, though. We're not gonna, or she's been keeping it under wraps. We're not gonna hear much about it. Jordyn's really, really private. We're not gonna really see her talking to this guy. We're not gonna see it, but there is marriage in the long run for her. She will marry a really, I keep picking up on a very powerful black man that she's going to get with. If he's not black, he's mixed, but I heard black. Spirit wants her to be cautious about her money. She's going to be very cautious with her money, but because she'll be making more money. But Spirit wants, and her dad wants her to be more cautious about her money and not, spend it all in one place. Yeah, there's a big transformation coming for her again. She's going to be making more money, guys. I see more money coming towards Jordyn. I see her working on other projects, such as, like, I keep picking up on a cosmetics line. Her hair extensions line will keep doing good. It's doing good. And then her workouts. Oh my god, people are obsessing over Jordyn's body. They're like, oh my god, like, what the hell? Like, your body looks so good. Like, so I see her fitness line doing very well and extending. She should look into opening up a gym. I'm just saying. Jordyn's gonna get pregnant. I see a baby for her, possibly a boy, but I heard a boy. So she's gonna have a boy. I see marriage for Jordyn, and I see her, this guy has a lot of money. Guys, I don't know if he's a lawyer. I don't know what the fuck this man does, but he feels very like CEO. So I don't know if she's already with this guy, but I pick up on it. Like, he's really powerful. and she's gonna get like more confident. I see her body like slimming down more, and she's gonna play with her look a lot more and step out and do more projects. She's really coming out of Kylie's shadow. It's crazy. I mean, it's good, you know, but she's really coming out of Kylie's shadow. So let's see if Spirit has any messages for her. Probably is her dad. Okay, guys, so the first message is Spirit doesn't want her, this came out in the reverse, but I put it in the upright. Spirit doesn't want her to lose her passions. They want her to have hope in her projects, because the hope card was in the reverse, but I'm picking up that she sometimes doubts she doubts what she can bring to the table. And Spirit doesn't want her to do that anymore. They want her to step more into her power and really acknowledge that she has a lot to bring to the table creatively, because I do see her playing around with ideas in her mind about her cosmetic line. I keep saying that, possibly her clothing line, but I see her fitness line extending more and her doing more work with her hair extensions, or I think she has hair extensions, guys, but I see her doing more work with that. But they want her to keep moving forward. She is having a hard time moving forward from the Kardashians, more so Kylie, because sometimes, you know, that's normal. Jordyn looks at Kylie's friends, because Kylie likes to flaunt her friends, and she looks at that and she's like, because Jordyn's going through this transformation where she's having to acknowledge that these people ain't shit around her. Her father wants her to acknowledge that, and she feels very discontent at this moment. So I got my discontent and boredom card. So they want her to keep hope with her passions and just keep doing her, because she cannot fall back into that same pattern that she was in when it comes to living in someone's shadow, right, guys? So she's moving more into her spirituality, but she's having a hard time moving forward with certain projects that she wants to do and having faith and hope into those projects. So that's one thing that she's going to have to overcome the rest of this year, and towards the end of next year, I want to say she's going to have a lot of things in the works. So I'm going to say in the next 2 years, up and coming 2 years, so 2021 and 2022, she's going to have to really full steam ahead. Her father wants her to go full steam ahead into her projects and really put into really invest in herself, because she has a hard time doing that, because she's been living in people's shadow, not just Kylie, but she's used to that. So, you know, her father's proud of her, but she wants her to believe, he wants her to believe in her victory and her successes. I keep picking up that Jordyn is going to be dating someone, or she's already dating around. She gets a lot of offers, guys, by the way, since she's been slimming down. Jordyn was always pretty to me, but since she's been slimming down a lot and she's been losing a lot of weight, and she's very like beautiful now to these guys' eyes, the wrong guys are coming towards her. So her dad has been very protective over her, and it's been hard for people to get close to Jordyn as far as men goes. But there is this guy that's going to step forward and give her what she wants. Now that's up to them if they make it work, but I do see somebody coming towards her, and they gonna be having some bomb ass sex. Let me tell you, sacral chakra came right out, very sexually, what is the word, because Jordyn's very sexual, but she doesn't show that because she has a lot of Scorpio in her chart, guys. She has her, if I remember correctly, Venus in Scorpio, and then her Mars was in Scorpio. I'll post her chart right here, but she has some Scorpio. She's a Libra, but she has some Scorpio in her chart. So that right there is telling me that she's already very sexual and longs for sexual intimacy that's deeper than just the, you know, superficial sex. You know what I mean? She likes deep, passionate sex, and she likes to she has a lot of passion like within her. So, you know, she enjoys sex, guys. She enjoys it. But her father wants her to be cautious about who she gives her body to, because she's been having a lot of issues dating, because these men are just disgusting, and some of the guys that have stepped to her are guys that would not have given her the time of day when she had weight on her. So she's been going through that a lot, guys, and picking up on, and people that only acknowledged Kylie are now acknowledging her and all of the success she's coming into or will come into. Oh, now all of a sudden. And then she's been building her team too. Like I said, she has a good team around her. right now, but she will have an even better team 2 years from now, is what I'm hearing. So she might end up switching some people in her team or her management, because I was picking up on a manager coming forward and really helping her, and he was like more assertive, you know, than the one she has now. I feel like the one she has now is a little too laid back. So she's gonna need some more assertive people to get her to where she wants to go, because I'm feeling like she's going to end up being a businesswoman in the long run. Yeah, she has the potential to be even richer than Kylie, to be honest with you guys. She's destined to have more money herself, and that will help Jordy come in some money, and Jordy will, you know, keep leading on. Her sister looks up to her like so much. It's so cute. But anyway, guys, so I keep picking up on this male energy, but she needs to move on. JORDYN needs to move on from her past officially, especially in dating. She needs to move forward. So yeah, guys, that is what I wanted to say for JORDYN Woods. I wanted to do an updated reading for her, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot of good things coming up for JORDYN. If she believes in herself and wants it, she will achieve it. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please email me at shadestarot@yahoo.com. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell for when your bitch pull up, okay? Anyway, guys, I love you all. Please be kind to one another. Love and light. Namaste. Bye.